people, welcome back. I'm Nat at Mud Magic. Thank you for joining me again for another Freddie Mercury kiln unload. Yes, me, Trace is not here tonight. It's already after midnight. She had to go to bed. Fair enough. She has to work tomorrow. And she's still going crazy for her trip to Japan, so she's very stressed, and her offsider is not at work at the moment, so she can't do this in her lunch break either. So I had to do it because I got an email yesterday offering me a spot in a big Sydney market this Saturday, and it's Wednesday. Totally unexpected. He had a cancellation. So he contacted me and asked me if I wanted a spot. So of course I said yes. So I had all this stuff bisqued, but I hadn't glazed it yet. So I was up until 3:30 this morning, glazing everything. See, I can't even get my words out. And to get it into the kiln. So I've got half of it in, so I need to unpack it all now, get it straight back on so that I can unpack it before Saturday, because it's already Wednesday. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna, well, it's Thursday because it's after midnight. So I don't know how it's all happening, but anyway. So Trace couldn't be with us. I don't know if she's gonna make tomorrow's either, because it's gonna be really late tomorrow night as well by the time I do this, and then she flies out on Friday. So I can't hold it over for her for Friday either, because she's got a really early flight. So that's not gonna happen. So hopefully tomorrow night, but I don't know because it's so late already. But it's only just cold enough. I'm going to need my gloves. So, thank you, Poppy. So, top shelf is glorious. I'm so happy with it. So, I alluded about a month ago to something that was in my brain, and a lot of you have asked me about it. When I did the spiderweb bowl, and I said, oh, it's making me think of this other thing that I've wanted to do for ages, and it's in my head, and you know me, I've got to get it on clay. So this is my 6th attempt. Well, it's a 5th attempt at this style. 6th if you include the spider bowl that, as you saw, was a disaster. It melted all over the shelves. So I was really scared to do my sneaky peek, because I thought, oh, what if it's done the same thing? But it hasn't. It's worked. So I'll tell you why I think it worked. So let's get into it. So I think I'm okay. Oh yeah, it's okay at the moment. Further down, it's probably going to be hotter. So I just did another tic-tac-toe board because they're popular. That's just China blue. Beautiful. Amaco's HF range. They're so stable and bright and beautiful. This is the bowl. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, it is a bit hot. That is, oh, very hot. Very light. It's so light, of course, because it's hollow. So as potters would know, that's extremely difficult to do. I kept cracking them. My first attempt, the walls weren't high enough by the time I cut out the hexagon. So anyway, I ended up realizing that if I start, instead of starting in the middle, if I start at the rim, so I've got it where I want it at the rim, and bring it into the middle, it was more successful. I then did have these areas where they just didn't meet up. You just really can't. So I ended up hand cutting out some hexagons and triangles and things. So I hope people won't mind that. I don't. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. And it's just rainforest snow. So that's why I think that it didn't slump and fall on the shelf. That's why I particularly used that, because obviously being celadons, I knew that that was super stable. I've used them so many times, even with the snow, I knew it was super stable. And it's hard to explain, but it's, I guess you guys know, celadons, they're like a light glaze. They're not a heavy, thick glaze because they're translucent. So I was hoping, being a lighter glaze, that it wouldn't slump, and it didn't. Yay, because the spiderweb, all the walls fell down and everything. So yay, I have my bowl. So I just left the back raw, except for just the sides here, hoping that they wouldn't slump, and they didn't. So I was very lucky. So just rainforest in the middle, in the bottom, and then I just did snow on the rim to get that oil spot. Oh, I just love that so much. Yay. I'm so proud of that. That is a real work of effort. A lot of attempts, a lot of fails. I now have a lot of tiny little hexagon cookies that I kept, because why not? Why throw them out and put that up there, because I love it so much. So I have all these heaps and heaps and heaps of these tiny little Hexagon cookies now, just because I might as well pick on something. Okay, so, that's under here. So I also have my big teapot set in here. So I had so many different ideas go around in my head on how I was going to glaze it. So it sat there for quite a while because I just couldn't decide. And for a while there I was going to go Obsidian Reactive Red, and then I looked at it again and I thought, no, it's too pretty, it's too girly, it's got to be something soft and something delicate. So then this, because I'm not soft and delicate, although I do love pink, as you know. So finally I decided to go with a known combination. I don't want to look, because it's an entire set done in it and I really want it to be soft and delicate. So I only used one coat of course, poppy fields. Normally I'd do two. I only did one because I wanted it to be, it's beautiful. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, yay. Oh, I hope the teapot's good too, because the teapot's further down. So, it's starting to get warm now. So I'll get out not part of it. So this is, I'm still playing with these new Crawls glazes from Amaco. So what I thought might be fun, and I don't know, I don't mind it, I still don't like when they go globby, was to do tape resist. So do tape all over, wind it around, then paint over the whole thing with obsidian inside as well, and then peel the tape off. So where the tape was raw clay, and then paint the crawls over 4 coats. I've learnt you have to do, well, for what I like, you have to do 4 to get these big crawls. And so I knew that where the obsidian was, it would go flat like that, and where the tape resist to the raw clay was, you'd get the blobbles. So I've done a straw cup further down like that as well, but this is how I love it. This, where it goes flat on the obsidian. Oh, it's just spectacular. The blobbles, yeah, I can do without them, but I was just playing. It came to me and I thought, that'd be so fun to just see what happens. And it worked. It shows the difference and how amazing it is. I mean, it really is a scientifically amazing glaze that it can do that next to itself. 4 coats. Somebody asked me, sorry, I can't remember who it was, to do a video applying this glaze. There's really no point because it's really easy. It's not finicky at all. It's not a fussy glaze. Or you just have to do it quick before it dries and cracks. Each coat really quick while it's still almost wet. Let it just dry a tiny bit. That's the only thing, and then get it into the kiln before it dries and cracks. But as far as applying it, you just paint it on like any other glaze. So it's good. I'm really impressed with them actually. They're really good. So my tea set, who wants to see my tea set? Oh, they're so pretty. They're so tiny, the little cups. So that is Flux Blossom with 1 poppy fields, because I wanted it to be light, pastel-y and light, and the little saucer that goes with it. And I just did it, just Flux Blossom on the back and on the bum. So that just sits, obviously, in the saucer. Cute. They're so cute. It's a bit hot, getting hot. So then that's number 2. So you get, so obviously selling it as a set, I'm not going to split it, obviously. 2 cups and saucers. And a teapot's further down. A little, what do you call that? Milk jug, creamer. Don't know what you call it. We would in Australia call it a milk jug. I think you guys might call it a creamer. Anyway, so yeah, I just did it to the line, to the texture. I love that. Oh, so pretty. It's perfectly what I wanted. I'm so glad I took my time and didn't rush glazing that, because I don't think I would have liked it if it was reactive red, obsidian with reactive red over, which goes purple, but quite obviously very dark. That's just so pretty. Stamp on the bottom of that one. And a cute little lid with a little flower. Well, it's not really a flower, but a textural little blobble. Oh, will it fit? Yes, perfect. It's perfect. Oh, that is so cute. I love that so much. And of course, my eternal question, how much to charge for the whole set? Oh, now I've got to stress about the teapot. Oh, it's starting to get too hot now. I think I'm going to need my gloves now. Yeah, gloves for the shelf. It's always the shelf that retains the heat. Now I'm getting hot just standing here. Oh, okay. So I might as well get the teapot out first. Ah, yes. Oh, it's so pretty. Ah, that is so perfectly what I wanted. I am so happy with that. And the little lid. Oh, don't be stuck. No, he's not stuck. Be careful with the gloves on now. I don't want to obviously drop it, but the lid's the same as the other. Ooh, that's scary. The other little lid. Oh, that's so me. That's so pretty. Saying that's so me, I could imagine that in a version for Trace with honey flux and then peacock eyes, so that it would be blues, be a bit like that, but blues and purples. That'd be pretty too. Oh, yay. Oh, yay, I can't stop looking at it. It's so cute. Okay, what else is in here? Mugs. Mugs already, not even on the bottom shelf. A little spoon rest. That's rainforest. Gee, it shows texture well. That's just rainforest. There's no black wiped back in that. That is gorgeous. I love that. That's actually really crisp, that one. That's what I was saying to Jane to do for her festival for Ballingup. It looks so good. I love that. Okay, got to remember what's on these. Well, I'll do the easy ones first. So that, I think that was Lindy Lou at Lindy Lou Pottery. She, I think it was her, did Storm and Snow. And I said, try, I didn't know Storm and Snow did the oil spot effect. So I thought, I'm going to try it, Storm inside. And yeah, I like it. It's not as oil spotty as Rainforest. So I decided to do the two. And you can see, I much prefer the reaction on Rainforest. You can see the bigger oil spot that you always get. Both of them exactly the same application. 3 of the Celadon, 4 of Snow. And over Storm, you get a much smaller oil spot. But over Rainforest, which is the most popular application of it that you see, that's beautiful. And then I just lined this one in my studio white with Rainforest. That's actually really pretty. I just like that of itself. The Rainforest gone a really pretty light bluey green. That's pretty. Yeah, it's a much bigger oil spot, which I prefer myself. I know Trace would probably say she prefers the Storm one because she likes the smaller oil spot. Okay, so whenever I get a new glaze, I have to play with it. Do not like that. That's a shame because I love that handle. It was way too long, so I spiraled it up. And I have to do something with that, I think. That is so honey flux and inside as well. And then new to me, Mayco's purple gloss over the honey flux, 2 coats. And yeah, I don't like that at all. It's weird. So I might have to put like Purple Rain, because a jungle gem will help move it a bit and probably lighten it. So I might have to put something like Purple Rain over it, so I don't like that at all. That's all right. It's not a disaster. I can refire it. This one I like. I've done this before though. Oh, that's pretty. That's just Honey Flux Norse Blue. That's always pretty. 2 Honey Flux, 2 Norse Blue, and then I know that's Honey Flux lining it as well. That's pretty. I'm doing these, fully coating the handles now since Jane I saw Jane doing that, and it's a bit fiddly to glaze it, but I'm getting better at it and I really like the look of it. I used to stop them at the same line as here, but I really like the look of the whole handle glazed like that. Oh yeah, it's always a pretty one. Okay, I'm leaving the best till last, what I think is best. Ew, okay, that one ran a little bit, just a little bit. Wow, there's a whole puddle on my cookie. And I love that handle too. That's really nice. So that's my studio white. And that is Bully Pink with Purple Rain over. So I like the glaze, it's just run so much. And again, as I was saying last time, usually with the rippled mugs, they don't run as much, so I go down a bit further, but obviously I shouldn't have with that one. Usually the ripples stop it running because it can't go out to go down, but that's obviously just runoff. And I really like the Purple Rain over the Studio White as well. It actually probably look really nice if I dipped it on the outside as a real crisp white with some jungle gems on the rim. I might try that. Just to have that real contrast would be really pretty. So maybe I haven't tried dipping it or doing it on the outside. Now this one, so I was saying, keeping the best till last. Wow. Wow. So I've done that to put a decal on it, but I think I'll take that to the markets. This is my problem. This is why I can never get decal kiln, a full decal kiln, because then I fall in love with them and end up taking them to the markets, or I glaze too far down, so I have to take them to the markets. That's gorgeous. You know, I'm always asked for bigger mugs and bigger handles, so I thought I'm going to do a really, really big mug. That's going to hold a lot of coffee. That's going to be at least 500 mils, at least. That's a big mug. That's beautiful. So that one is, well, I just wrote river birch, but it would have been 2 honey flux, 1 river birch, shallot, and again, that's the purple gloss, but I like it like that with the shallot. So maybe I'll just put some shallot on that other mug because it is very similar. It's very similar looking if you just look at the purple part, but the shallot helps, I guess, take your eye away from it a bit. I don't know what it is, but oh, I just love that. That's gorgeous. And the purple gloss again over the white liner is really pretty too. Wow, I love that. All right, that's that shelf done. So I think we're down to the bottom last shelf. Which will be more mugs and straw cups, which I've done the crawls and the tape resist on one of them as well, because why not while I'm playing. Okay. Oh, I really stuck. Okay. All right, so lots of interesting colour. I don't know if there's anything good in here. Oh, one of them's fallen over. Oh, it's the one I hand painted. Oh, I hope it's all right. So that's exactly the same treatment as the yarn bowl. So it's tape resist first, obsidian all over, remove the tape, and then put the Amaco crawls, but that's the purple as opposed to the speckled teal. That's a straight purple. Oh, it's so hot. So again, love, love, love the flat part. Again, 4 coats. Love, love, love where it's flat on the obsidian. Do not like the blobby crawl part. So I think I'll just give up on the blobby crawl, but I love the flat part so much that I'm not disappointed in the glaze itself because I love that part. Oh, that is so hot. Okay, oh, I've got to get this one because I want to see if it's all right. It's, oh, I know why, because I had to put it on there again. Okay, that's okay. So again, I glazed clear on the bottom, but this time it was intentional. It wasn't because I was asleep. But I really tossed up. I'm still trying to find the right brown for the stems, and I tried a different one again, and I don't like that. I should have stuck with the brown I used last time. So I went the blue because last time I did the red mushrooms, so I wanted to just do something a little bit different. And that's the China blue again inside, which goes really well with that blue underglaze. I think that's azure blue, which I love, from Kiwi. But the stems are the wrong colour, which is such a shame when you put so much effort into painting it all. I mean, I've got my test plates and I did look and I did question myself, but I thought I'm just going to back myself and do it, and no, I should have gone with the previous one that I used. But that's okay, that's learning. I'll know now next time to use the brown that was on the red mug, which was a couple of kilns ago, if you want to see that. I can't remember which kiln. It's this one. That's interesting. That is New Jungle Gem Blueberry Bubblegum, which I knew had red in it, so I put it over the HF Scarlet Red, just because. I don't really know why. It's okay. I'm not a fan. I love that HF Scarlet Red. It's spectacular, and my Studio White again. It's just okay. I mean, you know, a lot of people love red. There's nothing wrong with it, so I'll still take it, and it'll probably be the first one to sell, because that's what always happens at my markets. The ones I don't like sell. Alright, what else is in here? What's this one? Oh, that was the other tape. Oh, that's weird too. That almost looks like a forest or something. So that was the other tape resist, but this time I did tape resist all over, obsidian all over, and then removed the tape and then did just reactive red ×2. So that was what I was meaning for the teapot. If you just look at the dark purple part, I think that would have looked really bad on the teapot. I'm so glad I didn't do that. It would have been too dark. I love it, just the purple bit. It's hard to take your eye away from that reddy, pinky grossness, but yeah, so then reactive red, which I normally love, on its own next to that purple just looks wrong. That's really weird. It almost looks like a forest at night through like night vision goggles or something, how you can see the lighter areas. I don't know. Looks like a some kind of like the Blair Witch Project, like a horror movie at night in the forest. I don't know why. It's just what it makes me think of. That's just me and my brain. I hate horror movies, by the way. I can't watch them. Can't even watch the ads. I'm so scared of them. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. So I was a bit worried about this one because Studio White. So I have done this before where I've done winter wood, accidentally did winter wood all over and then did power turquoise on top, and it looked horrible. The power turquoise got all the brown through it. So what I had done was I had done 2 alabaster first, because I only wanted 1 winter wood, like how you do honey flux river birch. So I had done 2 alabaster all over, and then remembered and thought, oh no. So I left it, and then I just did the winter wood just at the bottom. So that was lucky. So that saved it. It's beautiful. And then light flux over. And I love that. That's beautiful. That's good. I was really worried about how that was going to come out. That's fine, because it doesn't have the brown under. You can see here where a bit of the brown, and here the brown crystal there. If that's all over, it just comes out looking really brown like that. So if you like that part there with that one crystal, if you want that all over, put winter wood all over and you'll get that. Not me. I didn't like it. Okay, this one, what's this one? Oh, I don't like that either. That's a shame, because I love that mug and I love that handle. That handle's gorgeous and big. Look how big it is. It's huge. I left it on purpose because I thought, oh, it's big. I'll just leave it big. I like it. Wow. I love those plat handles. But the glaze, again, that's the Mayco Purple Gloss. Look at it by itself. Isn't it beautiful? It's a gorgeous purple. I do love it. And as a liner, it behaves really well as a liner. No problem with crawling or anything. And then over it is, oh, okay. So purple gloss all over the whole thing. And then I did purple aster because Jane always uses purple aster and swears by it. A lot of you guys use it and I never like it. So I thought, oh, I'm going to give it a try. I wanted to use purple gloss and Jane always tells me pick your colour or your glaze that you want to use and then build on it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go with purple aster. But then around the top I did lines of light and dark flux, one of each. So I think I did dark flux and then light flux row below it just at the rim. And I think it's growing on me actually the more that I look at it. I don't think I mind it. I really love the dribbles. The dribbles are great. It's I guess it's kind of what I was picturing because the dark flux always makes things go dark. Surprise. Which will be where this grey green sort of colour's coming from. Now yeah, it's moody. Yeah, it is actually growing on me. It's the more I look at it, I'm liking it more. So this one I've wanted to do for a while and oh, look at that. Why did that make me think of you, Sarah Perrin? Look at that at Perrin Pottery. That, all that is, oh, I love that. And Jane at Shoebox, how you used to do your rainbows but down that way, the stripes with the stroke and coats. That gives you that kind of feel, but all that is 2 honey or 3 honey flux. I think it was 2 honey flux, white liner and fruity freckles. 2 thick fruity freckles just to, I think I even went over the second one because again, rippled, I thought it wasn't going to move much, but it's moved the perfect amount. Look at the colours in that. I love that. That's gorgeous. I'm not a big fan of fruity freckles normally, but when you can get it to run like that, it's just stunning. When it's on its own and it's just stable, I'm just trying to see if I've got a duck in it, but I don't. It looks great on the ducks, but it looks like hundreds and thousands, I guess. But when it runs, I love it. All right, last one. Oh, I didn't have any of them stick badly either, yay. Oh, so this is the one, Lindy Lou, that I was telling you about. Lindy Lou Pottery. This is my beachy. She loves doing the beachy as well. But, oh, I love that. This I have discovered, this bottom glaze has been on my shelf forever and I randomly discovered it. I can't remember why, but Trace even said, gee, that'd be great on your beachy. And it is. That is Celadon Bloom, light flux where they meet. And normally I do oatmeal, but it can be a bit dark. Well, that's iron yellow. And that is the perfect colour for sand. For me anyway, I think that's beautiful. You can really see it there. I think that's stunning. And the light flux has moved beautifully. White liner. I have got a comb pack in here. And Celadon Bloom over the white liner is beautiful too. So things are layering really nicely on it. Look at that, it's really pretty. Sort of feathery, that's gorgeous. So yeah, I think again I did, I only did my comb packs and then forgot again. So, I'm gonna have to turn him down a little bit, I think, although I'm so happy with that kiln. That's a really hot 6 again at the bottom. So that's why that light flux has moved so well, but I love that. So maybe I won't turn him down. I've just got to remember next time, well, I'm putting him straight back on now, put comb packs in each shelf. However, this kiln, yeah, that's it. This load I'm just about to put on right now as soon as I finish this has got Jeanette at Far Forest inspired pieces. So I've got 2 pieces in here. One is glazed from a bowl that made me cry ages ago that had the broken rim, like intentional pinched rim, and it was all pinks and it was just spectacular and I loved it. Inspired by Jeanette because it's the peacock technique, and not the peacock technique, but using all the pinks. And then the other one I've done a frozen pond bowl, like how she did her frozen pond bowl with the blue router. And it's the one that I threw in the video on how to make these straight edge bowls, but then I rippled it. I think it's that one anyway, or maybe it's still a straight edge one. I can't see it from here. And then another one, which is also, I think, the peacock technique, or very similar, but more in blues and greens, like the one that she did in that same kiln unload, and she had blues and greens, and she even had like reds in it. So I've done reds and a bit of reactive red as well. So I'm a bit scared about that one, but they will all, well, as many as I can fit in here, because I have promised a lot of you commented on that carved flower mug, relief carving mug that I did last kiln, that, oh, I love it as well. Well, I promised you guys that it would be coming up soon, the 2 bowls that I've done like that, and I couldn't fit them in this kiln. That's why I said soon. I didn't promise this unload. So I really want to fit them in this one, so that they'll be coming out tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably have another kiln load up in the next couple of days. So so that's it. So kiln favourite, oh, it's got to be my teapot set. I mean, it's just beautiful, just gorgeous, and the lid fits perfectly. It's just, I mean, I'll be able to take my gloves off now. It still always shocks me how fast pottery cools. That's cold as cold now. I couldn't hold it before. But see, it spins, the lid. Oh, it just caught. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that just caught a little bit. That's fine with the glaze. But it's gorgeous. It's just exactly, don't you love it when what you have in your head is what comes out? And that's exactly what was in my head. So I love that. So that is it. So I will see you very shortly, hopefully with trace, but no guarantees, because I have to just do it for this, because it's a big market. It's my first Sydney market. So thank you very much for joining. Stay muddy and have a magic day. Bye.